This is so overdue, it's insane. It is time to give you a tour of my tattoos. Let's go in chronological order. Number 1, let's travel down to my ankle. This tattoo right here is an infinity bike chain. I got it in the middle of Pittsburgh, Kansas. It was a perfect and very memorable first tattoo experience. I was riding my bicycle from Virginia to Los Angeles across the country, and right in the middle in Pittsburgh, Kansas, I believe it was, we were taking a day off there. It was in a college town. I went right into a tattoo shop and said, I want an infinity bike chain. It was this super old school tattoo artist, and he gave it to me right there, and I continued biking. Just crazy first tattoo experience. It hurt so bad. It was definitely my most painful tattoo, either because it was my first one or because I had just biked about 2,000 miles and I was really sore in that area. Okay, on to my next tattoo, which I got about a year later. So this was my first tattoo as a vegan. I wanted to just get something kind of funny, artistic, but also around vegetables, honoring the power of plants once I went vegan. So I decided to get a vegetable on my whole leg, on my whole calf. I didn't know which one to get, so I was literally leaning. I was in Providence, Rhode Island. That's where I got this next tattoo. I was leaning against like a light post talking to my friend, which vegetable should I get? And I just look at the light post and there's a sticker of a beet. It didn't even say anything, so I was like, boom, it's gotta be a beet. Moving on to tattoo number 3. This one was done in Fresno, California. It says, my body will not be a tomb for other creatures. It's actually the only tattoo I have on my body that I fully designed. I made the drawing exactly how it is, and the tattoo person just put it through the, copy machine and tattooed my exact lettering. It's probably my kind of least complicated tattoo, but I think it's a beautiful saying, and the reason that some of the lettering is a little bit messed up is that I was working on a farm in Oakhurst area, California, and on our day off, me and the other farm workers went and got tattoos. So I was doing a lot of physical labor and work, so I must have like brushed up against a tree or something, and that's why some of the ink fell out. But I think it's appropriate given that tattoos also have meaning of where you got them, when you got them, what your life was like at the time. Moving on to tattoo number 4, my honeycomb tattoo. This was also kind of soon after I was finished working on that farm, and I was learning a lot about bees and the power of pollination, and that bees, with colony collapse disorder from pesticides of big, agricultural operations, bees are sort of under an attack right now, but we really need them to eat our fruits and vegetables and pollinate our plants. So I wanted to get some cool geometry and also honor the bees. Number 5 is my Om tattoo. Definitely one of the nicest tattoos that I've gotten. The artist is really just incredibly talented. This was also done at Black Diamond Tattoo in Los Angeles. I got this tattoo once I started to really get into living a yogic lifestyle. This is the symbol of Om, which means universal unity. We are all brothers and sisters, animals, humans, mountains. We're all here together in this universe as one. We're not separate. So I put in some other spiritual imagery in there. There's some mala beads, bonsai trees, patterns, also a Buddha. My 6th tattoo was right after I finished yoga teacher training. This was really my first impulsive tattoo that I didn't give too much thought to. I mean, I love it. It was just kind of a spur of the moment thing, and that is the writing on my arm. It says Loka Samasta Sukhinu Bhavantu, which in Sanskrit loosely translates to, may all beings everywhere be happy and free, and may the thoughts, words, and actions of my own life contribute in some way to that happiness and to that freedom for all. It's obviously not a word-by-word translation, it's just a transliteration. This was a mantra that we chanted a lot at my yoga teacher training at the Pranava Yoga Center in Colorado Springs, and I just loved it so much, wanted to get this written right on my arm. Number 7 is my big chest piece, definitely one of my favorites. This was also just a random vegan-inspired tattoo that I wanted to get. Friends Not Food. It has nice happy cow and chicken and pigs, and this is kind of a transition in my tattooing career, hobby, where I really started to get tattoos still that mean something, but that are also just kind of beautiful and will strike up a conversation. Moving on to number 8. All right, my CTFU tattoo, super funny story. Izzy and I were filming a video. I'll link the video in the description. It's on her channel. We were filming a video of Durian Rider and Freely when they're like 60 years old or something, what they'll be like. We were making a parody video, and so I pretended to be Durian Rider, she was Freely, and we were like, how can we make this video go viral? And we were like, what would Durian Rider do? He would get a carve the fuck up tattoo. So I was like, let's go. This was the most impulsive tattoo I've ever gotten. We had the idea, we went on the computer, typed up a really quick graphic, walked over to a tattoo shop in Berkeley, asked them to do it right there. I totally don't regret it. I have no regrets of any of my tattoos. And then last, but certainly not least, and not the last tattoo I will get, but the last up to this point is my gorilla. I love this tattoo. It was done in New York City. This has some meaning in that gorillas are the fruit-eating, mainly vegan beasts of the jungle. So it's, you know, gorillas are always kind of used in the vegan world as like, well, where do they get their protein? But also, it's just a beautiful design, and I loved the artist, and I was in the city. And again, I'm at the stage in my tattooing where I want to decorate and design my body with cool, awesome, artistic, pretty stuff. So those are all my tattoos up to this point. I'm obsessed with tattoos. I'm an aspiring tattoo artist. I plan to get most of my entire body tattooed, but it's fun to spread it out. 1, because it's expensive, and 2, it hurts really bad, and 3, just so that, you know, because you change with life. Like, as you grow and progress, you'll want to get other imagery or other tattoos. I'll have other videos coming out soon, why I have tattoos, the pros of having tattoos, the cons, what society thinks of them, and all of that. But this video is just my tattoo tour up to 2017. Much love, Dream Extreme. Go get inked.